Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome back to New Hope Tarot, where we will be doing a partial lunar eclipse reading. I wasn't going to do this reading, but I was drawn, and it's been lingering on me for about a week now. And Spirit this morning said, no, you've got to do this. So I'm going to go ahead and do this reading for you all. There is a partial lunar eclipse happening on October 28th. And for this particular reading, we're going to find out how it's going to affect you, your relationships, professional or personal, and what last minute changes, growth, or transformation is happening, because I do feel like there is a last minute transformation. Like there's like an unexpected something happening during this particular day, and even extending out a few days afterwards, okay? So I did meditate on the cards, and obviously I have pre-shuffled, but let's take a look at what our cards are. And before I go and read what the cards are, I want to tell you what the images were that Spirit gave me. And they were two flowers, oddly enough. And the first flower was a birds of paradise. And the birds of paradise, it blooms very beautifully and very, it's not a symmetrical sort of a flower. And it's very, very interesting because it has these beautiful, bright colors. And I get a sense of joy, surprise. And I feel like there is again, very similar to like the lunar eclipse. Like I feel like it's going to be like a last minute thing. There is a non, how am I going to say this? A non-symmetry or a non-symmetrical symmetry that's happening. It's almost like a mirror imagery that's happening. Almost like something is lining up is what I'm getting. And then the other one was a peony, but it wasn't in full bloom yet, but it wasn't a bud either. It was in that center. It was in the center stage. I believe they call it the marshmallow stage, where it's puffing up, but not completely bloomed yet. And the peony symbolizes love and wealth. And I feel like something is about to come into not necessarily fruition, but something is about to begin in its beginning stages. So let's say this is a new job or a new person or whatever. It's like you meet them, but it's still in the very beginning stages. Perhaps you've already met them, perhaps you already have that job, and it hasn't shown the love and the wealth or abundance just yet, but it will. It's coming. So maybe you're already in the beginning stages, or you've just started it, but that wealth and abundance, or that extra love, whatever abundance means to you, that right there, that's happening. That's what's going to bring you that. It's not there yet, but it's what's going to bring you that wealth and abundance. I hope that makes sense. Okay, let's take a look at your card. Overall energy is a wasp spirit. Sometimes life stinks. Very interesting. It's almost like it's so this is number 64, which is 10, and I feel like this is a new stage of life. And I believe that is what most of the readings have been saying, talking about new stages, a new phase of life. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe that's what I mentioned, is last minute change, growth, transformation. So for a lot of you, I feel like you've already gone through this sting, right? A lot of difficulties, and you're ready to go into a new transformation, a new stage of your life. For some of you, something needs to happen. Something needs to die out. Something difficult needs to be let go of in order for this new thing to occur. Okay. And we start off with the Magician and the Star. Listen, if you've been trying to manifest something, it's about to happen. This is not the time to manifest anything. This is the time to allow it to come to you, right? Whatever you've been trying to manifest, allow it to come to you. And I love how we have wings right here. Like, look. And you see the mirror imagery right here. That's what I was talking about with that birds of paradise. They're non-symmetrical, right? These two things don't really mesh, but yet there's a beautiful symmetry to them. They both have wings. They both fly. They're not the same, but there's a beautiful symmetry. And look, even on here, look, you see how the is it? I don't know what plant that is, but that's how the bird of paradise is. It kind of flows that way. So I do feel like a wish fulfillment is coming into play. I feel like this is the end of like extra stresses, and I'm not going to say like it's the absolute end, but it's the end of the heaviness of those weights and stresses. I feel like something is about to catch you off guard. Like again, remember I said like it's going to be like a last minute thing. It's an unexpected thing, and I feel like that's what's happening here. With this Three of Wands, it feels like it, remember I was talking about the peony where it's not in full bloom. This is not a peony, but it's interesting that it's growing around the Three of Wands, and it's giving me the sense that there is healing there. Whatever this new thing, it's healing whatever stung you in the past. There's a sense of, so let's say this is, so wait, there's a sense of healing, very similar to the Star. Let's say this is a new job, right? And this is the new job that you've been wanting, and the abundance of wealth is what you're wanting. This is the healing of financial struggles, right? If this is a relationship, this is a healing of the heart, whatever that looks like for you. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles. This is, and normally the Eight of Pentacles, what I normally get is like you're learning, you're growing. And I feel like this is not just of apprenticeship card. This is a card of something new that's coming into your life that you learn and grow from, whatever this is. Whether, again, it's a relationship, professional or personal, whether this is a job, whatever this is, there's learning and growing here. I really, 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 really like this. All right, let's get cards for Virgo, because we are still in Virgo season. All right, we have the Wait for Winter card, the Six of Wands. You deserve love and movement. Wait for Winter and movement are both in reverse. And what I'm getting here is that don't wait. Don't wait for winter. Victory is now. Victory is right around the corner. It's for you to grab. If it feels like it's going to be hard, it is. It is going to be hard. Whatever this looks like for you, you deserve this. I don't feel like this is just about love. This is just about whatever it is you're wanting to go grab it. Whatever it is that you're desiring at this point, go grab it. This is important for you to go after. Yes, it may feel like it's slow movement, but it's movement. Okay? But don't wait. Don't sit on it. Go and grab it. All right, Virgo? Libra. Believe in magic, death, wide open, and codependency. All of your cards came in reverse, Libra. You know what? I was supposed to start with Libra. My bad. I'm sorry, you guys. We're in Libra season, not Virgo season. I just now realized that. My bad. Anyways, here we go, Libra. There's something about you where there's a lot of changes that are happening within you, within your self identity, with your environment as well. There's a lot of changes that are happening. There, whether it's change in the self, change in mind, change in destiny, there's a change that's happening. And I feel like you're being more open to the to the to the direction that universe is bringing you or taking you. And I feel like you're no longer choosing to lean on the common, leaning on the things that you're used to. It feels here with this codependency card that you're saying, I'm I'm going to step outside of my comfort zone. And I don't know where it's going to take me, but I'm willing to trust it and I'm willing to give it a go. That's what I'm getting here for you, my dear Libra. Scorpio. Transformation. So why did I say house? Four of Swords, compass, and attraction. Interesting that I said house. Okay, maybe some of you are interested in purchasing a home. Maybe you're moving homes. I don't, very interesting that I say that. So it's got to resonate with somebody out there. But look, there's beautiful change here. There's a lot of internal change going on. It's like you're gaining a different perspective on a direction you want to go. Even with this Four of Swords, I'm getting a lot of thinking, meditation, not necessarily getting isolation or relaxation. I'm just getting like a sense of peace, a sense of a lot of self reflection on a direction that you want to go. And because of it, it's allowing you to identify your self worth. And oh no, I thought that was a peony, but it's not. It's a rose. But I feel like you're getting to see what your direction is, what your self-worth is, how you're moving forward with that. I'm also getting the sense that somebody new is coming into your life if you're single. If you're not single and you're in a relationship, perhaps like in a good relationship, I should say, it feels like you are regaining a sense of balance with your relationship. If you're in a not great relationship, then perhaps you are finding your self-worth enough to say, you know what, I'm worthy of something better. And you might be leaving that. So take it how it resonates, Scorpio. All right, Sagittarius. Moonlight. Sorry, I had to read that and I couldn't read it upside down. All right, we have magical blessings, Two of Wands very soon, and Moonlight. You know, with this magical blessings, remember I was saying up here, a wish fulfillment. I feel like a wish fulfillment is coming your way. I feel like you feel that it's coming your way. I feel like you're ready to move forward. You've been wanting and waiting for this. This moon actually reminds me a lot of the World card right here. And I just feel like whatever was unseen is now becoming visible in your physical world here. I mean, and it's coming. It's very soon. It's coming. I'm telling you right now. It's right around the corner for you guys. I really like this for you. There really isn't much to decode here. I just feel like whatever it is your wish fulfillment is, whatever it is you've been trying to manifest, it's coming in towards the end of October, beginning of November timeframe. That's what I'm seeing here. And it feels like a merge of two, because I'm seeing the twos here. I feel like there's a merge here. I feel like there's you may be celebrating soon, and whatever was not there is coming into fruition, or it's coming into and it's coming into the 3D world. Capricorn. All right, Capricorn. We have friendship, Two of Coins, romantic feelings, and coming together, all in reverse. Very interesting. I'm seeing here that some of you may be isolating yourselves from a certain situation. Some of you may be not using your friends in a bad way, but taking time to be with your friends to isolate from a relationship, because that's your escape. You may be deciding how you want to take this relationship. For a lot of you, whatever it is that you've been trying to decide on, whether it's this relationship or this job, whatever, you may have finally decided, and it feels like it's going to come apart. That's what I'm getting here for you guys. And again, sometimes in order for something new to come in, you have to let go of something that isn't quite right. It's close, but it isn't quite right. And I'm not saying that this is easy for you. I'm saying that whomever you are dealing with needs to poo or get off the pot. Okay. And I feel like you've been dragging your feet in making this decision, and I feel like you're finally going to make that decision. All right, Aquarius. Look in a book, Eight of Wands, children, dragon's lair. Aquarius, I feel like you've been trying to do research, understand something, and I feel like you're beyond prepared and it's time to take action. It's time to start moving forward. It's time to and pardon pardon the bluntness. I can't speak. It feels like it's time to grow up. It's time to stop doing these baby steps. And if there's something that you want to do, stop over preparing. Just go and do it. Just go and do it. It's time to start putting your words into action. It's time to start putting that idea into action. It's time to start whatever it is that's in thought that you've been preparing for. It is time to put this into action. And it's time to allow it to grow. Yes, it is 100% scary. But in order to get to this castle, you have to go through the tough times. You can't just sit there and go, oh, you're never going to be 100% prepared. Okay? You have to just go and do it. That's what I'm getting for you. I feel like if you go off and do it, you're going to reap the rewards, but you need to go and take some action. Okay, Aquarius? Pisces. Precious time, 7 of Wands. It is safe for you to love and heal the ouch. All in reverse. Pisces, I just feel like it's time to just stop wasting time. I feel like it's time to drop the tough guy attitude. It's time to just put down your guard, put down this wall that you have put up because it's blocking you. It's blocking you from moving forward. I feel like you're wasting a lot of precious time. It's time for you to just allow the healing to happen. A lot of you need to drop the bitterness. A lot of you need to allow the anger to just fall away. And you're probably saying, well, they hurt me, or I was placed in a difficult position. I'm sure you were. It's not about discounting that. It's about healing. Why are we still holding on to the past? You can't live there. You can't heal there. You have to move forward. You don't live in the past. You live right now. And you're just allowing things to just stay stagnant. And you just have this wall up. Oh, well, this person's going to hurt me. If I try to love again, I'm going to get hurt again. If I try to go for this dream, I'm just going to fail again. Well, with that attitude, yeah, you absolutely are. But it's time to take a look at your inner child and go, I'm healed. I'm worth moving forward. And you need to work on your shadow self in order to move forward, to allow the dream to become a reality. All right? Heal. Focus on the you. Okay? Aries. Hidden depth. Knight of Swords. Release your ex. Stuck in the mud. All of your cards are in reverse except for this Knight of Swords. And I really like that because I feel like you're moving towards a truth, moving towards a new idea, a new venture. Something new or something new is coming your way because look at this. This person is not completely there, not completely in the 3D Look at all the colors here. Reminds me of the bird of paradise and what I was saying in the peony, where I was saying like something is coming into the 3D. It's not quite yet there, but it's, or maybe I said it up here. I don't remember where I said it, but I feel like something is coming into right now. And I feel like really with this hidden depth, what I'm getting is that you may have been profoundly hurt in the past, but now uh, you have healed the majority of that. I feel like you have released an ex. I feel like there's a lot of healing here. I feel like you were stuck in a situation before, but now you're ready for this movement. You're ready for something new and exciting to come your way. I'm also getting the sense with this stuck in the mud that it's not just a person. I feel like it can also be a person, a place, or thing. Maybe you're changing careers. Maybe you're changing um, location. Maybe you're changing states. There's a lot going on here. And I feel like you have really come to terms with where you are in your life and where you're headed. So good for you, Aries, Taurus. Ooh, Taurus. Inner child, temperance, flirt, and spark. I'm I'm finding this incredibly interesting for you, Taurus, because it feels here that you've healed something internally. I feel like you're tapping into your inner child again. Maybe you're learning or going back to doing something that pleases you, that you once wanted to do when you were a child. Or maybe you're just tapping. I'm getting poetry. I'm not really sure why I'm getting the word poetry, but I'm getting the word poetry. Maybe you're writing more. Uh, Take it how it resonates. These are general readings, but I'm getting writing, poetry, emotions, um, writing your emotions through poetry, perhaps. Some of you may be writing a book. I don't know. Uh, but I feel like there's something that there's a lot of healing. Um, there's a lot of going back to, and I'm not saying going back to a childhood friend, but going back to um, something that you thoroughly enjoyed when you were younger. And it wasn't necessarily when you were a child, like when you were 5 or 10 or whatever. It could have just been when you were in your youth. Okay. But I love this balance, this temperance card. This is a flow of physical and emotional. I'm also getting, because it's right here with the magician and the star. It's the first time I notice this. It feels like there is something that you've been wanting, and it's also coming into the 3D life. And I'm also getting the sense that you don't know what to do with this. As much as you wanted it, you don't know how to move forward with it, what to do with it. It's almost like your emotions are like it's hit a surge and you're like, whoa, like, what do I do? That's what I'm getting here with this temperance. Very interesting. Whatever this is, it makes you feel really good. If this is a new person in your life, you are incredibly attracted to them. But for again, with this spark, I feel like you're kind of subduing how you feel about it. I don't know why, but it feels like you are trying to suppress your excitement about it, or maybe not show how much interest you have in this person. Or maybe if this is not a person, if this is a job, maybe you're not showing how much interest you have in this job. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. But I'm getting a lot of emotion. I mean, look at the hearts. Look at this emotion. Look at this joy and this flirting here. Why are you suppressing your feelings? What's going on, Taurus? Gemini. Protection, 5 of Wands. Keep an open mind. Follow the leader. I feel like you're in a very protected space right now. Uh, it feels here that whatever in the past was very difficult is no longer. I feel like, it's very interesting. Whatever you've been struggling to come into a reality, I feel like it's guided your way. I feel like you're guided to it, or it's guided your way, or perhaps both. I feel like whatever this is, whether it's a job or a person, I feel like I'm seeing like a merge. It's like you're coming from one side, the other person's coming from another side, and there's this. Remember, like I was talking about that synergy, like a non a non-symmetrical synergy that's happening, and I feel like that's what's happening. It's like it's coming from, like, you don't see it coming, but it's meant to happen here, and it's actually very easy, very. I'm just seeing like there's two different energies here. Like one person sees something one way, the other person sees something one way, or one job, or whatever this is. Maybe this is your boss. I don't know, but there's like this differing backgrounds or different points of views, but there is communication, and you lean in to these communications, to lean in to this conversation. I'm seeing a lot of conversation, a lot of people talking, but I feel like even with all of this talking that's happening, I feel like you two just kind of lean into one another, and y- it's kind of like the background just kind of fades away, and you just there's emergence, there's a, I don't know, there's a chemistry here that's undeniable. And again, look, I'm drawn to the protection, like it's being guided. And even look, follow the leader, number 40, number 4 is about protection. So we have protection here, protection here. Look, I'm getting chills. And this follow the leader, because it's in reverse, I feel like you're following your gut. You're following your instincts. You're being guided here. We're looking at this. Look at all the wings. You're being guided. I feel like I'm telling you, there's a emergence here. Wow, Gemini. I don't know what it is, but it feels beautiful. Cancer. We have healing, 7 of Cups. Give your relationship a chance, and solitude, all in reverse. Cancer, what I'm getting here is that there has been some work that you've been doing on yourself, and healing is in progress with you. I feel like you are becoming more and more clear in your thoughts, in your decisions, in the things that have happened. and how you're moving forward with whatever this was. I feel like there's a lot of healing, and this may have had to do with a past relationship. And if you're still in this relationship, you may be, if you're still in this relationship and you're trying to make it work, I feel like this is the two of you really working through these issues, working through these problems, recognizing that you're not alone and you don't have to do everything on your own. I feel like you are asking for a lot of spiritual guidance at this time, and you're asking to be a lot more grounded at this time. And I feel like you're leaning on one another as well during this time if you're in a loving relationship. If you're not in a loving relationship, then perhaps you are leaving this and looking and healing from this situation to find something that does ground you. If you're looking for a new person or a new job or whatever this is, when I say person, it could be a person, place, or thing. I don't have to repeat myself. Just place it into your own energy. If you're not in any of those situations and you're looking for something new, I feel like you have healed or are still in that healing process, because it feels like you're wanting more groundedness and you're wanting somebody new or something new that gives you the stability that you were lacking before. All right, my dear Cancers. But I still feel like there's a lot of things that are in flux right now. Okay. Leo. Pure intention. Ace of Swords. Religious factors. And ride the wave. Leo, I feel like you've given it a go. Like, I feel like you have given your best to a situation, and you see that this is no longer working. And it feels like you're ready to just put your crown down and say, you know what? I can't do this anymore. I can't do this anymore. I have to leave this situation, and I'm overwhelmed. I'm overstretched. I just feel like you're overburdened and you're ready to just put this burden down, and you're ready to say, I can't carry the burdens anymore. Somebody else has got to do this. I can't continue doing this. And I feel like you're being incredibly honest with yourself about the direction that you've got to go moving forward within your life. And I feel like all of this change is happening within the self. I don't feel like you're being overly vocal about it at this point. I feel like this is a healing that's happening within the heart space, and a truth that you are coming to terms with before you make the appropriate changes physically in the 3D world. I feel like this right now is just the realization within the self. And you're just ready to put the burdens down. I'm sorry for you, Leo, but I'm very glad that you're choosing you. So good for you. Oh, that was it. I already did Virgo. Never mind. That was it. You guys, that was your reading. I am going to give you some guidance on how to move forward here. So I'm going to give it 3 final cards. For your messages. So, wow. Okay. All right, we have the warrior, share wisdom, ask body, dare to dream. Listen, if this isn't exactly what we were talking about throughout the readings, I don't know what to say. You know, warrior, go after what it is you want. Let things allow. Look at the symmetry, the non-symmetrical, but how did I say it? The non-symmetrical symmetry, synergy. That's what's happening here. There's this aligning that's happening. I feel like you are completely aware that this is coming into place. This is a dream that's about to become yours. I'm telling you, this is literally what I said up here. That's what this is. Go after your dreams. Something is coming your way. It's aligning. You understand it. You feel it coming. It's not here yet, but it's about to be. This is in your third eye chakra. This is in the physical world. Exactly what I said up here. Okay, these two cards want to come out. What did I say with the peony? Oh no, with the bird of paradise, right? Like joy, happiness, look, bliss, and balance. Ease at the bottom of the deck. I'm telling you, this is just going to be a natural. I want this ease card because they're telling me to take it. I'm telling you, there's this. Things are coming into alignment. Things are just coming into alignment, and it's going to be a natural look. It's almost. I don't know if I set it up here, but I feel like there is. You're meeting up here. You're coming from opposite ends and you're meeting here. Look at the water. It's like I'm telling you, there's this beautiful, like this person, one person may be in this, like a little bit more, not tumultuous, but maybe they're still going through some things and one's a little bit more in a balance. And then all of a sudden there's like this connection, this mergence, right? I'm just getting the word connection that's happening, that it's like you collide in a most beautiful way here. I really, really, really like this. This is beautiful. Just allow it. Just allow it to happen. This is, there is a calmness and an excitement in whatever is coming your way. Hold on, cards flew out. And 3 cards. Be generous of the spirit. Trust in magic. Trust in divine detours. I mean, really? Can I say it anymore? Can I say this anymore? Seriously. 37, also 10. That's what we're talking about here. An ending to a cycle for a new cycle to come into place. This is reminding me a lot of the strength card, where you have to be strong within the self, but it's almost like what's the word I'm looking for? It's almost like you've honed in a part of yourself. You've tamed a part of yourself. You've dealt with the difficult things in the past, and that is what's allowed things to start aligning for you. Look, trust in magic is showing here with the star. Trust in divine detours is showing up with the 3 of swords. You have to trust that whatever happened in the past happened for a reason, because it's going to set you up for this new thing to come. It's going to allow you to deal with this new situation, this new relationship, whatever it is, person, place, or thing, whatever it is, it's going to allow you. It's giving you the wisdom, the knowledge to deal with this in a much better way. I love, 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 love this. I love this in so many ways. Also, trust in divine detours, number 16, 7, luck. I'm telling you, this, whatever this is, it's a fortuitous moment. It's a lucky moment. There's a collision here. And I mean this in a beautiful way. I don't mean this in a bad way. This is a beautiful mergence. It's a colliding of two different things that's meant to occur. And then we have 66, right? The sixes talk about balance. And I feel like these two sixes are the two of you coming into balance. 66 also is the number 12, which lines up to the number 3. Number 3 is about support and guidance. And I feel like that's what the two of you are to one another, one another's support, one another's guidance. You lean on one another. And I believe I said it somewhere within the reading. I just don't remember where. And I love this for you guys. All right, that is what I have for you for this reading. I hope this did resonate. If it did, like, share, subscribe, and comment. And until we meet again, have a great one. Bye.